Welcome to NYC School Secrets. I'm Alina Adams, author of Getting into NYC Kindergarten, available on Amazon and my website, nycschoolsecrets.com. Today, we're answering 5 questions about public gifted and talented programs. There are 5 citywide gifted and talented programs, 3 in Manhattan, 1 in Brooklyn, and 1 in Queens. However, you can apply to a public school citywide gifted and talented program regardless of where you live in the city. Citywide gifted programs are accelerated. There is no such thing as a gifted and talented curriculum, so what happens in a citywide gifted program is they take the standard New York State public school curriculum and teach it a year in advance. In kindergarten, they're doing the first grade curriculum. In first grade, they're doing the second grade curriculum, and so on. Nest plus M is the only citywide that goes up through 12th grade. The rest of the schools go up through 8th. District gifted and talented programs are usually programs within a larger school, although there are some exceptions. For instance, Lower Lab is its own standalone district gifted and talented program. You have priority for a district gifted and talented program if you live in the district. Even if your zone school has a gifted and talented program, though, you do not have priority. Everyone in the district has the same shot. District gifted and talented programs aren't accelerated. District gifted and talented programs are enriched. What does that mean? Nobody knows. As I said earlier, there is no such thing as a gifted and talented curriculum. As a result, district gifted and talented programs are much more teacher dependent. Every teacher has a lot more freedom to how they can enrich their lessons. Some do more field trips, some do more hands-on work, some might go through the curriculum in 6 months rather than 10 and spend the rest of the time doing something else. But in the end, every teacher in the district gifted and talented program is making it up as they go along. There are 2 ways to qualify for a public school gifted and talented program. If your child attends a public pre-K, their teacher will be asked to nominate them. The teacher will be sent a questionnaire which asks questions like, is this child curious? Does this child have a lot of energy? Basically, it's asking, is this a human child? The public preschool teacher then marks yes or no whether or not they recommend the child for a G&T program. If your child doesn't go to school or is in a private preschool, someone from the Department of Education will call and interview you. Yes, you, not your child. They will ask you, is your child gifted? You will say yes, and they will make a notation on their clipboard nominating your child for G&T. When there was a test for gifted and talented admission, about 12,000 children would take the test, and about 4,000 of them would qualify for 2,000 G&T seats citywide. About 1,000 kids would score in the 99th percentile, which would make them eligible for the citywide accelerated programs, of which there are only 300 seats total. Now that there is no test, the Department of Ed won't tell me exactly how many children qualify, but I have to assume it's the same 12,000 and possibly even more, so maybe 15,000 students are competing for the same 2,000 seats overall and 300 seats in the citywide programs. And remember, siblings get priority. So as I always tell parents, make sure that your oldest child is your smartest child. While kindergarten is the largest entry point for G&T programs, you can still apply your child for 1st through 4th grade entry. This time, instead of being asked if your child is gifted, they will actually look at your child's grades. Since about 30% of the students in the city get straight 4s or straight A's, those students are the first ones to be entered into a lottery. However, there are many fewer seats in 1st through 4th grade than there are in kindergarten.